Okay, so welcome back. We took a very short break because of very wanted us. Um, we've done with remarks, we've done with opening prayer, we've done with self-introduction. We now run over to uh, the overview of why we are here and the man who controls the entity, the arm of the congregation, and supervise the radio as well in terms of uh, seniority is our acting executive director. He's known us for Mr. Cheriton T. Moroba. Please give me a round of applause. We want to overview of what we are here. And he will keep communicated with his annual message as well. Annual message. Thank you so much for the welcome.
Welcome to everyone. Let me use this opportunity to say thank you to every one of us and to our one of our guest speakers or lecturer for today's event. We want to say you are welcome and like the MC said, today is actually an event for us, employees of care and foundation and the network to brainstorm. And we talked about it was actually meant to be a party, yeah, in party. So when you have business leaders on you, bring all of that ideas on the table. We discussed it. So we came up with this. Though it is a party, but we can have it in a different form. We will stay very late after our late lecture. Our favorite speakers who are going to bring us through some interesting topics. That's the sole purpose of today's gathering. We have come, and hereafter we are going to come. The sole purpose is making behind this is to have our vision. Some will say our plan of action. So moving into next year, what we hope to achieve in our first 3 months, in our first 6 months, in our first 9 months, in our first 1 year, on our leadership. That's the sole purpose of today. We want to say thanks to all of you. And my annual message, me being on the executive director, I'm not going to speak for the executive director annual. I'm going to speak for the program officer. You all know that I've been the program officer yet, and I want to appreciate every one of you. At 4 years, we have a very flat and enjoyable environment. I enjoy working with all of you. So on behalf of the CEO of here and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Elizabeth here, our chief administrator, Mr. Monique Chen Jr., our president, George, and our after thanks. We appreciate every effort, your time, your dedication, your exciting every day when you come here to make care Nigerian Foundation, self-nutrition network, one of the best things because of that job. We hope that going into the next level, we will see all of you in good health, that we will come back again to start a new page where we stop this year, we are going to triumph, we are going to add on more to making this place the best. So we say we appreciate all of you, and all of our volunteers who are nice working with you all. We hope the same energy apply to be applied next year. The divine, the Lordship, the Daily, the Council, the best of every one of you. Our chief designer, the graphic man, George, we appreciate every one of you and we look forward to next year to having a more exciting year to come. God bless us. God bless Kenya Humanitarian Foundation. God bless Mr. Principal here, our CEO.
What a powerful message it was. I think that is not enough for the executive director after giving a powerful message. And so we are grateful for that message. It was very, very inspiring, short, but very inspiring. We now go to our next item. Remember, I'm the master of ceremony, so I have the master sheet. So whatever you see me doing here, okay, right? Okay. Oh. So whatever you see me doing here is going to be from the master sheet that I have. We will now have our first speaker who will lead us through uh, with a very important topic. And that topic is the role of journalists in our society. Unless we know our responsibilities and our role as media practitioners, we will not be able to function perfectly. I will not be able to execute the mission and the vision of an institution that is required as a media institution. So, in that light, we've invited a veteran, a man who also holds the position of director of radio at the Prime FM, one of Nigeria's premier radio station. And so, we have invited Mr. Wesley Smoke, not just a radio director, but a veteran talk show host as well. He runs one of the famous shows on Prime FM. So, ladies and gentlemen, our speaker is no one else but Mr. Wesley Smoke. So, you can just give me a round of applause.
The state of weather people having different let me start with for this opportunity for all of us journalists to have a conversation around what we do. So, like you said, my name is Wesley Smoke. I am a journalist. I work for FM here in Monrovia. Currently serve the director of radio. And also makes the I've been in that role for the best part of 2 years. But I started off as a reporter, sports reporter, back in 2017. So, 2017, sports reporter, and then moved on to politics, started overstaying the from line, and then eventually we ascended from being a reporter to news editor in the newsroom, and then post media position of director. But basically, that's my short history. Very much the journey. So, you happy to be a and I see that you're doing a very good job. Please, tell me about the interview asking me to be here. And I don't see it as, that tend to be overused or misused. Word better. I don't consider myself better. Good is, but I know you're capable of using the word better. we're all learning, and every day the opportunity to learn more and more. So if I just exercise, what I come here to speak also to the particular topic, I think I will try as much as possible to interactive, but I also learn from you while you also learn from me. In the end, I believe exercise will make us all of us better. So I was asked to speak on the topic the role. Yeah. I was asked to speak on the topic the role of endurance. Well, the role, there's a difference between the role and the responsibility. So the role of endurance in a society, there are a couple of rules that occupy. The role is under the decision point. So in my capacity as a relief director, I try to then with that rule comes. So I speak on the rule of that the rule of Jones. Okay, so if I ask, who here knows what right? But before I even say that, yeah, let me do I will just ask, I just need 3 persons to tell me why that 3 persons, nobody volunteers, I will go that. So I just tell 3 persons, why did you tell me? Okay, I'll start with asking. Yeah. Myself on the job broadcasting, job broadcasting. What kind of a journalist is that?
What kind of because it forms society citizens to be aware of contribution of government takes to be available. It's always serve as a guide to us to inform us our well-being in the society.
That's why I vote.
Oh, I want to be an engineer or agriculturist.
Thank you so much. Tell us about who else wants to tell us why they choose? Yes.
Yes, so for me, I choose to be a journalist because I wanted ordinary process. Yes.
Giving who else? One last question. Tell us who we are.
But then yes, I believe in sharing information with people because it is good that whenever this information, something is going around, there should be people who will be there to
Sharing information. Okay. So you see, are all in part of the group of so Vice President said, she became a journalist because for others earth. That is one very of the journalist. The journalist is supposed to provide platform for everyone. That is one of the journalists. Jeff said he wanted to fill in the information dissemination gap. People need to know. We need to make decisions. We all will be faced with the task of making decisions in our lifetime. But the quality of your decision is based on the quality of your information. When you're informed, you make informed decisions. If you're misinformed, you make misinformed decisions. So a journalist is supposed to provide the public with information, but not just quality, credible, accurate, and balanced information. That is one role of a journalist. Another role of a journalist will be to not just provide information, but to educate. Education. A journalist is supposed to educate. I'll tell you this, the reason why we have social media, we have newspapers, the new media has evolved, right? But the reason why they raise you is still the radio. The reason why a radio station is still important in this day and age is because the radio still remains a medium. It still remains a medium to which a good percentage of our population feel their information and education. There is no way you can convince certain people in this town to no way. Like if you pay or what on Facebook, what the person say, I tell you what you say. That is why radio is important. And as a journalist, not the broadcast, so I will tell up much of the conversation towards broadcast. The radio educates, whether it's about music, whether it's about music game, whether it's talk shows, radio, educates. Now, for you to educate, for you to give information, for you to inform people, you yourself must be informed. You yourself must be educated. That is why the profession, as you see it, sadly, is the way it is now because most of our colleagues, or not some of our colleagues are taking advantage of the space without the proper education. Now, when I say education, I don't necessarily mean that you must have a master's degree in communication, but have the requisite standard of education to be able to educate somebody. For a teacher to teach, that teacher must learn to student. So you must learn. A preference in what I would say, the currency, journalism is a market. Currency is information. But the tool through which you provide that information is English grammar. So, picture a market. The team trading in the money in the market is information. That's what we trade. People are paying for the information we give them. People can listen to the news because the information you provide. So people put money in your phone, they watch your live. When you go live, when you do your talk show, people put data on their phone. They are paying for the information you provide. That information is the currency you pay. The tool you use it to get that information across is English. And that is English grammar. English grammar is the tool of the trade. There is no way No, absolutely no way you will effectively communicate if you can't speak good English. When you have to declare, sit on the radio and speak, and the first thing you tell most of your listeners of, you must first try to be at least, I mean, nobody can be perfect, but try to have good English in your role as an educator. You must know, okay, you must have. So you take away you don't have. You don't go sit on the radio and expect people to listen to you and you educate them when you're not making sense to them. You must make sense. So you must be educated to a certain extent. So in order to perfect your role as an educator, as an educator, a journalist must first be educated. This profession, I mean, nowadays anybody who owns a smartphone is a journalist. But this profession is noble. It's one of the noblest professions. And there's a reason why. The fourth estate, as it's formally called, is it has a particular, a specific position in society that no other profession can take. Now, I don't know about this group, whatever journalists are referred to as the fourth estate. I don't know about themselves that way. Anybody knows what journalists?
That's what I'm
Somehow, at least a journalist, like you are watching the so you're watching one of for the people, some of the things that are passing with interest and people are not.
I think because there are three branches of government, and journalists, the last over the three branches of government, that's why they got the fourth estate. That is what they do. Who else thinks? I'll pick up what you said. And your answer is not correct. But again, you see, you say it's what I think. You are a journalist, and the public depends on you for information. You know, one thing I don't like people to say on the radio and say is, I stand to be corrected. I don't like that phrase at all. If you're not sure what you're saying, don't say it. Let go and stand to be corrected. So you purposely won't give out the wrong information. So that if anybody there is vulnerable, they will take it. But then when you come back to you say, well, I say I stand to be corrected, I'm not sure. If you're not sure, don't say it. So as a journalist, if you have never thought about it now again, as journalists, you should be curious. Curiosity is one key attribute of journalists. Always be wanting to know why. Wanting to know why. As a journalist, have you asked yourself why certain places are named in certain ways, what places are given certain names, get your smell notice, maybe more open. Your journalism, you ever explain this? I mean, does it bother you? Why do you call it more? Talking about now, you have the new more smell notice. It didn't just happen. Something led to that. As a journalist, it is your job to find out these things and know them. So that when you sit on the radio, I mean, as journalists, people think that you know all. I receive calls every day, heated argument. And they call me, oh, yeah, sorry for this argument, but we have done an argument or message. Those things happen. They don't happen because, people think that what you do. But sometimes they pick up their phone. Don't forget that everybody has a smartphone. Google what they're talking about. But they left Google and they put it because they think that you should know. And so if you're in that position, try as much as possible to know. You can go on. But always try to know. Always try. So let me come back to the phone. Right? If you have ever sat and thought, why do we call terrorism a phone testing? Then you have to know. I mean, the tools are all available. People, the recently, they are just ask. And something will pop up. At least, even if it may not be exact, because again, the information that you will see may not be exact, it will be, but it will not be too far. Try as much as possible to know something of that sort. Sometimes most of us ask you, when you got to the activity, the way I see the way I see it, the way I see it, which will be information. So let me know. Because myself wanted to know why they can watch folk escape. So I always use the ask what is the first escape? What is the second escape? What is the third escape? Is there a fifth escape or sixth escape? You know, because these are the questions you're going to ask as a journalist. So of course, the third folk escape is not that is not great. Way back in the 1500s, in the British Empire, there were the nobles, there were the peasants, of course, there was the whole class system, right? So, we had a almost similar. So, those who were making the laws, for example, was called the legislature, they were the first class or first estate, those high and incident. And then there was the second estate. Second estate were the wealthy people, influential people in society. And then there are, of course, business people up there. And then the third estate were the, what you call, I'm not going to related to security or something like that. Those kind of people that fall in that kind of bracket who were executing powers. They didn't have the power, they were taking power from the local government. And then there was a need to establish people who will wash or be the eye of all these people here. That's how journalism became known as hope. Yes. You recognize all those that who were basically the watchdogs, providing information as those people. It's a class system. And so when you are a journalist, your job is to provide information. So one of the main rules. Another key role of the journalist, and I'll come to a particular point where sometimes we get it all misunderstood. So as the information dissemination is one, the journalist is supposed to report information, or sorry, the journalist is supposed to see things and report them, reporting them on an accurate, balanced, and credible basis. Another job of a journalist is to serve as watchdog. Now, let me come back to you. You said journalists, most of your information about journalists was about government. I don't blame you that you think that much of what journalists are supposed to do is supposed to be about government. Journalism is a very big thing. Journalism is very big. But in Nigeria, much of what we start with the politics. So, I mean, except you put it on political issues, a lot of people may not see you as a proper journalist. But journalism, if sports journalism was paying as much, it is nothing would have been. Because some of us are very passionate in this course. So journalism is a very and your job is to watch over society. This is what you want to private sector. Come on, ordinary market. Your job is to report on any and everything. It doesn't limit the government. We ought to report on everything. You see, we are the watchdogs of society. the private sector, public sector, everything. We put on the wrongs, and it's important to stress this. We put on the wrongs as well as the good. Sometimes the society is so toxic to the extent that when you put on something good that is happening, people think that you bought. So you're happy that emotional story. But we should not only be looking for the wrong things. I know negativity makes the news. Negativity is the but positive. And maybe that's not the part of our society. Everybody looking for what's wrong. We're not picking up on what's right. Does that mean that there's nothing good going on in our own country? There are things. But every journalist waiting for some politician to make some mistake, every journalist looking for what is not correct. If we came here, we saw that the BTC barracks, for example, the police station is here. But we stay and you see that the grass in our face is cut all year round. The place always deep and tidy. That is what we put in. You got just me that grass of green. Push it. Yeah, you're looking for the revenue. So there's a public facilities. It is painted all year round, it's clean, going to the yard, very tidy. That is the observation. It is what we put. Look, when we learn, when we put positive things, sometimes we encourage those who are doing the negative. You don't let change people by beating on them, putting the negative and when they do something positive one time, put it highlight that well. They can also encourage them to change. So our job is to report not just the wrongdoings, but the good in society as well. Our job is to report the good things in the society. Another thing a journalist is supposed to do, one role of the journalist is to facilitate public debate. So I bet chat in the morning, download the video, give some opinion, open the phone line. That is healthy. It is very essential for a society. Public debates. People should have the opportunity to have the say on issues in their country. It is the role of a journalist to provide a platform to facilitate public debates. There's not many talk shows. Unfortunately, most of our institutions are not sophisticated enough. In other countries, people can give their views on topical issues. And those views are inculcated into today's broadcast. There's a news program, about the whole news program, there's a whole program on the radio, only about the views of opposing parties. It doesn't necessarily have to be a talk show. It can be a whole program with views from a particular topic, opposing views. This person says this person says. It's a whole debate. That is the role of the journalist to facilitate public opinion on different issues, while also educating the public as well about education. Then we're supposed to advocate for free speech. We're supposed to advocate for free speech. Nobody, absolutely nobody, is supposed to be deprived of the right to freedom of expression. You can take anything away from me, don't take my love for me. I live by that. So everybody is supposed to have that opportunity to say what they want to say without intimidation. Of course, it comes with responsibilities. Yes, you have the right to free speech, but it doesn't mean that you lose it. All right? But journalists are supposed to ensure that everybody has the right to say something. That is why when somebody does something, even when they get in the press, it's journalists, put it behind the microphone. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Somebody has the right to say it. So the person killed. And everybody wants to know. Journalists go there, interview the person, hear what they have to say. Even if the whole society say, oh, the man is wrong, they will go to judgment, put a public opinion. Yeah, but they will charge them guilty. But the role of the jury is to give that person an opportunity to be heard. And while doing so, journalists should learn to promote democracy. Of course, in our society, we practice democracy, right? So it is the role of a journalist to promote democracy. Democratic values, such as access to the rule of law, those kinds of things are and the role of journalists, we should create platforms for people to come and educate the public on key democratic values. I mean, you run a radio station and people don't get educated on democracy by listening to a radio station, you're failing the society in a way. Because the society depends on you to educate the public about these things. We have a high literacy rate. Sorry, high literacy rate. So most of the people that listen to the radio, they don't put up to listen to the radio. And what the radio says is what they do. So they will not go back to school to learn how we were supposed to learn ourselves. They really is supposed to feel like that. So you have an obligation to create a program or several programs on your radio that are supposed to enhance democratic values. Maybe some program about justice, some program about the police, some program about education, something that helps mold the mind of those who listen to your radio. A journalist is supposed to do that. A journalist is also supposed to do a more crisis reporting, sensitive crisis. Recently, there was this debate in Capital Building, and I thought that opposition had read the already blood and already blood. And I saw some of police writing inflammatory comments. See some of the stories, some of the headlines. And by the time you read the headline, you know what people go to shoot people around there. Yes, the journalist is supposed to be sensitive when it comes to crisis. You see that whatever issues there are, and issues of boiling point, tempers are flaring, people are angry, people want to yell, people want to protest. As a journalist, be cognizant that depending on what I write or what I say, it could be the situation. They could make somebody want to take up God or want to do something. We should understand these roles. We're not supposed to just, okay, yeah, so they say people protesting, somebody will go to the Capitol building, and then you go to bed. Capitol building on fire. Capitol building has burned with matches. Somebody sitting in Ghana who may not have the opportunity to own a smartphone, listening to the radio, hear radio news at 2. They have a Capitol building burned with matches. Nobody knows what about markets go. You know, if the Capitol building burned with matches, anything can happen, the country not safe. We have a responsibility to know that even if there was a fire at the Capitol, there is a way to bring that information to the public so that it doesn't cause panic. The journalists go not cause panic to the public. That is why I see most of our friends in cholesterol, even most of our guys are going live. Some of them are guilty of that. Of course, they tell the training. So decided by you know stuff when you go live, right? But that comes with a degree of training because even when you're going live, there are certain images. And you can't show who said because you're going live. And we will carry the camera to the place where people see anything is for the rest of their day. You must be sensitive when you're reporting on a situation of crisis. You must be very, very sensitive to reporting a situation of crisis. Then you must uphold ethical standards. The profession is not loose. It bothers me every day to see that there are certain institutions whose possibility is to just say negative about a certain political class, say anyway, anyhow. Listen to them say, we say and see. Respect our opinion, respect our views. That's what you like. The profession has standards, ethical standards. And I can say this to you. Recently, there was an unfortunate incident with our constant car of field radio. I was on the radio and I'm told some unknown individuals threw petrol bombs into a car accident. And I was making my way home in the evening. I think it's one of the evening show now, something. And the person in the child staff who had nothing forms of listening. I listened to my own colleague, my own phone, I listened to it for 15 minutes. He was in love with me back, and the other told him that to away for the investigation. But I was getting up, so I didn't have to bother. But listening to him was so insightful. In fact, he sounded very insightful. Honestly. No, friend, right? I say that way. There's no justification for anybody trying to get at him. And when you start all of that. But you see, we as journalists have a role and a responsibility. The profession has standards. When you choose to be a propagandist or a public relations person, nobody should have been public relations. Yeah. Different professions, all together. Public relations is not anything. Because a journalist has a responsibility to provide accurate, balanced, and credible. And let me follow now the word balance in this for this discussion. Balance. You are supposed to include both sides. You are supposed to talk for all sides. You are supposed to allow everybody to have a say. Your discussions can only be against the particular community. You have a responsibility to talk against everybody. And to be conflict sensitive. When you choose not to, you choose to be a propagandist, meaning you choose to sit down on the radio and spin any information in favor of a particular group. You're not a journalist. No, you're not. If you choose to only every day sit on a platform and talk in favor of one particular interest, you are a person. You are not. And I have personal problems with the president. Yeah, I think I don't just the president should not show sympathy to people who have chosen to not be chosen. When you want to remain, the president remains. The president is a journalist. I mean, the propaganda can find their own organization. So they haven't done it. We who are trying to remain journalists, also they haven't gone here. So the point of making here is that as a journalist, you have a role to be credible, balanced, and fair in your reporting. Let me ask you, is a journalist supposed to be independent? A journalist, are you supposed to be independent?
Somehow, maybe that was right?
Yeah, journalist. Journalist not supposed to have a side. Journalist is independent. You know how they can say? That's what the journalist is. But is it possible for a journalist?
It's possible.
But
It's difficult for the journalists to be
completely independent.
It's possible.
Hey, journalist are human beings.
It's possible.
Possible. So, and they say the people who control the election commission, and supposed to be independent. But if they can vote, does that mean that they don't have a side? We journalists say we should be independent, but we can vote. How do you be independent of deciding your vote? The honest truth is that we should strive to be as independent as possible. It is not 100% possible for a human being to see the two sides of something and be completely independent. Even as possible, you get it for WhatsApp. But that over football games, When they say that on the TV, they see people playing. They once I did a lot of people in the do that in our country. They were not football. But that's not the same. They see people play a passing ring. People on TV and people in the passing ring. Every year, you don't understand boxing. Yeah, the guy was, oh, maybe after 1 minute or 2 days, right? The truth is that journalists may not be 100% independent. But what you can be and what you must be at all times is that a journalist will be fair. Now, you can no argument about not being fair. And fairness means giving everybody equal opportunity to be heard. Judge before for side A, for side B. Judge giving everybody the opportunity to be heard also means if you allow party A to come on your show and if they said this statement will leave, make every effort to put that back. And the statement there to come on the show. If we put a new story from party A that uses party B, even if they don't directly agree, but it says something that links another party to that story, it is your responsibility to hear from that side. A journalist must at all times be fair. Even if not able to be independent, be fair. I know some of my friends who they're not even fair. They get their side. But they can try to be fair. Yes, so now they can show your side up. That is it, you will show your side. But be fair. When you invite your side today, your side will try to be valuable. It doesn't take anything away. You know what husband always tell me? Well, so still get topic of public. Listen, you have it. You have a long that's what people that they can do themselves. Don't go on the radio and opinion on setting very difficult issue. You know, I went for an institution where the owner is a Bandigo man, Muslim, you know, to ask for that background. When issues that affect the Islamic community come up, that can be one of the most difficult times. The time when it's a topical issue. For example, an issue like Islamic holidays, Muslims go Islamic holidays. And the huge public debate. Most times, the problem, people who are against it, they're calling. That way, you take yourself in the picture. It's a smart move because a journalist should remove him or herself from the news. The news should not be about you. Your job is only to give the news. Your job is not to be